In the age of digital literacy, broadband deployment has become a national priority, with numerous studies showing the U.S. falling behind in terms of availability, affordability, and adoption. Here's the question: how can we reverse this trend? For the next few minutes, we'll discuss. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Robert Trainum, and I'm joined by Councilman Andy Huckaba of Lenexa, Kansas, member of the Information Technology and Communications Committee for the National League of Cities. Andy, welcome to the program.
Thank you.
So let me throw out another statistic to you. 87% of our population uses the internet, and roughly 70% has broadband connection at home. That's a good thing, right?
Yes.
The bad thing is that there's roughly, about 30% of the American population that still do not have connectivity to the internet?
That's correct. And it's not that necessarily that it's not available to them. It's that they can't afford it, or they don't have the equipment or the knowledge, or in some cases, the desire to use it.
You know, I mentioned the 3 A's a few moments ago when I introduced you, and that was, again, the availability, the affordability, and the adoption. Let's talk about all three.
Sure.
First and foremost, the availability. That's a main concern, particularly in low-income communities as well as in rural areas, correct?
That's correct. And I think especially the rural areas, I've been working with 17 counties in southeast Kansas working on availability. And we find that the availability is very wide-ranging in terms of the quality or the speed that they're able to get. And in a lot of cases, it's driving business away. It's keeping their kids from being able to connect into a bigger universe of learning and education.
Well, and to that point, I assume it's even just incredibly frustrating. You know,
Yeah,
everyone else is going 75 miles an hour, figuratively speaking. Right. You're going 25 miles an hour. You're just bound to give up. You know, you're saying to what's the point of being on the internet if in fact I don't have the availability and the speed and the connectivity?
Well, and absolutely, you know, there's a great story that I tell, and I've told this in my work with the FCC as well, that there's a small community down in southeast Kansas called Parsons, and they have a company that's mothership is in Austin, Texas. They deal with CAD drawings. They have to put CAD drawings on thumb drives and ship them because they don't have the broadband availability to be able to do that.
Let's talk about affordability. I alluded a few moments ago to low-income individuals. There are just simply, as you know, Andy, individuals out there that are living paycheck to paycheck.
Absolutely.
And if they have to choose between putting food on the table and internet connectivity, I mean, it's obvious they're going to put food on the table.
So there are many, many programs out there. Comcast has a wonderful program called Internet Essentials. And that targets those low-income families, the kids who are on free and reduced lunch, and their families to get internet access for $9.95, and also to get very low-cost computers. And so it's a great program. And several of the other carriers have good programs, and then there are many, many programs through the federal government that also supplement these.
Sure. Let's talk about adoption, the last A, if you will. What does that mean? I think we hear broadband adoption all the time, but I'm not sure, frankly, the folks at home actually know what that means.
Sure. Well, it means that the internet may be available to them, but they're not buying it or they're not using it.
And why? Is that a cultural incident?
Some of it might be cultural. The breakdown tends to be on age, race, income levels, and in some case geographic demographics. And so those things kind of drive the people that are not adopting as highly as everybody else.
We got about 20 seconds left, Andy. What is the solution? Is there a magic theory here that we should be applying?
Well, I've been working on this for a long time. I've been working on it through the National League of Cities to raise the profile of it, and through the FCC to do the same. You know, I think we just all have to be cognizant that not everybody can easily use the internet and easily have those type of connections, and we need to drive forward.
Andy Huckaba, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
And thank you for joining us for this edition of Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Robert Trainum. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.